Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Previously, our heroes spot the egg hanging from the village chief's necklace. To acquire it, they are going to have to make him laugh. This is somewhat easier said than done, and it looks as though a little investigation will be necessary. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we need to find some special mud that he likes? Or was it ingredients for a pudding? I don't know. We need to find some goopy material and either feed it to him or rub it on his back to cure his lower back pain. It's very strange. Did I mention there's mushrooms everywhere? This village is obsessed with mushrooms. Let's go west. Oh, that's gorgeous. Whoa, I think my shoes are filling with mud. It seems that only the village center was constructed on firm soil. Be careful that you don't slip. Maybe the chief slipped somewhere around here. Very likely. Let's give the area a quick once-over, shall we? Is that a rafflesia? Cool. At least I think that's what that flower's called. Oh, look at this colony of ants. Let's take care not to step on them. It seems as though these ants are quite partial to mushrooms as well. Isn't it amazing that ants can carry things that are much bigger than them? It is. I always like to avoid clicking on the obvious when I enter a new screen. Oh, nothing in a little hole in that tree? Cool beetle. A natural bridge formed from a fallen tree. What a stroke of luck. It's wobbly. It's creaking. You know, Luke, I think it might just break. It's full of holes. You need to be brave to cross this kind of bridge. Or stupid. That is also a possibility. An indent in the mud. Luke, what do you make of this? Kind of looks like his head shape, or hair shape even. Oh, it's a person print. That's some hard evidence, all right. I wonder how he managed to fall like that. Let's examine the surrounding area. We may come across a few more clues. Well, it looks like he tripped on this big old branch. Well, no, not really. The orientation isn't quite right for that. A large, distinct imprint. Perhaps the chief was inebriated when he fell here. There's another coin to find, at least. Oh, and the flower? These roots are quite thick, and they aren't very easy to notice. Do you think this is where the chief could have tripped? You don't think so? Oh, Professor, it's one of those really smelly rafflesia flowers. Let's not check over there. Unpleasant odors should not hinder one's investigation, my boy. Note that the flower has been trampled on. It has? It has? You're suggesting that the chief slipped on those large petals. Have a closer look, Luke. Don't be afraid. Well, if you say so. Huh? That's funny. It doesn't smell at all. Well, there you go. Sometimes nature can be the greatest puzzle of all. But even if it doesn't smell, how come the chief didn't notice such a large, bright flower? Button mentioned that her grandfather only started falling over recently. We should look elsewhere. Perhaps we can gather more information back at the chief's house. Oh, can we enter it? Shouldn't we look around a bit more first? A good detective should pursue his case from all possible angles. Let's return to the village. Maybe the chief has started losing his eyesight. Though it does stand out somewhat, there is no doubt that the village elder slipped on this very flower. Yeah, I don't see any other explanation. He must be going blind. Maybe fully at this point. Who knows? Boy, the map is showing so much area here. But we can't investigate any of it yet. You're back. Did you find it? The place where Grandpa went squelch? We did indeed, thanks to you, Button. Oh, then, I'm glad I was around. I wouldn't want to miss all the thanks. But if you want to know about Grandpa, why don't you just ask Gran? You're silly people. Oh, we'd very much like to, if it's no trouble. Where might we find her? Her? Who's that? Oh, you mean Gran. Yeah, she's in the house. Actually, I already asked Gran if I could ask you if you could ask Gran to tell you about Grandpa. Wow. That's so helpful. And what did she say? She said to talk more slowly next time and not to ask weird questions. But I think that means yes? Oh, well, there you go. We can go in. Thank you, Button. Cute as a button. Nice place. Also, I think this is our first sighting of actual mushrooms. Maybe? Doesn't this pillar get in the way when people are having a conversation? Look, you can just pick a mushroom whenever you're feeling peckish. Growing mushrooms in the pillars that support one's house, my word. That's handy. Oh, puzzle. You know, speaking of mushrooms, I was thinking about this game called Avowed recently. I played it when it first came out, had a lovely time. I think out of all the cool lore bits in that game, the thing that stuck out the most to me was actually, like no spoilers or anything, there was this city where they were employing necromancy to make zombies till the fields, and the zombies were actually doubling as mushroom-growing containers, I guess? I don't think they were growing the mushrooms out of the human meat, but I think they just packed the skeletons full of dirt or whatnot. And so the zombies would till the soil and grow mushrooms at the same time in their own bodies. It was super cool. Anyway, I wonder what's in this little bag. It looks like it's packed to bursting with acorns. Actually, I know a good puzzle about acorns. Would you like to try it? I suddenly feel like there's a nutty roller course that I have not done yet. Uh-oh. I should check my case. Whoops. Puzzle 48. Acorn Allocation 2. Oh, no. I remember the first one of these. Oh, I had trouble with it. Shit. On their way back to their forest homes, these 3 squirrels each stop in some of the clearings scattered around the woods. When a squirrel passes through a clearing, it takes every acorn it can find, leaving none for the others. The numbers on each of the clearings indicates how many acorns they contain. The squirrels set off one after the other from top to bottom, and when they all got back home, they all have the same number of acorns. Which route did each of them take? Ugh. Well, definitely more low numbers than high numbers. And only 1 6, too. Shoot, did I have a trick for figuring this out? Maybe I should think about how likely it is that all could end up with an even or odd number at the end. Let's see, how many odd numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's an odd number of odd numbers, so if you added all the odd numbers together, it would be an odd number. I believe that's how that works. And we can do the same for the evens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So there's an even number of evens, so that would stay even. Okay, I'm hedging my bets that the final numbers I end up with would be even. So if I chart a route, the first person is always at the top, so even, odd, this be 5. Now 10, 14, 16. That's 16. Oh, that's 20. I feel like I'm close. Right, so the bottom one would pretty much have to pass through the 7 space. Maybe I can get the second person to pass through the 7. It is quite a lot to deal with. Let's clear everything. So, what do we know for a fact? Each person would have to touch the first clearing. So the middle person begins with 7. She can go up here. Maybe nab this. End up with 20 here. And then you... Okay, so you ended up with 19, and if this is true, you end up with 13. Nowhere even close. Well, I think I have a good idea going. Let me try and mess around here. I'm thinking I might not need a hint coin for this. We'll see. Oh? Oh, hey! Yellow's got 16. Red's got 16. Orange has 16. I did it. I knew it had something to do with some people having to take large numbers, but also taking clearings that others had already cleared out. You know what I mean.
Here is my answer.
Yeah, that was satisfying.
I enjoyed that.
Wow, we're about to hit 3,000 in this episode. Cool. Nut-cracking good job. By taking these routes home, all the squirrels will end up with 16 acorns. That took 7 minutes. Those squirrels certainly picked up plenty of acorns. Are they going to eat them all? I don't know. Maybe they'll share them with some birds or something. Hello, Birdie. Hello there, Mr. Parrot. Who's a pretty boy then? Huh? I'm not Mr. Parrot. Are you just repeating everything I say? I don't think there's any point talking to this parrot anymore. Oh, these holes let birds fly in from outside, don't they? These doors are just for the birds. It's almost like they're part of the family. You know, this whole house feels a bit like a bird cage. Well, this is how you get bird poop all over your furniture. I saw that bird tense up and I was like, oh my god, I'm a prophet. But nope, that was an egg. Hey, what a clever system. Hope the yolk comes out runny. This appliance appears to be perfectly suited for cooking fried eggs. It is nearly lunchtime, isn't it, Professor? I do like fried eggs. With a yolk busted up. I don't like your runny yolks. And you want to know a secret? I season my fried eggs with barbecue rub. It is delicious. That's while it's cooking, mind. I don't like finish the egg, put it on a plate, and then put the barbecue rub on. No, I put it on while it's cooking. Pretty much right after I crack it. You found a new item, Admiral Tie. The butterfly's wings flutter gently, deceiving the eyes of any onlooker. Well, this is a weapon of mass destruction. It creates tornadoes on the other side of the world. That's awful. The collection's coming along nicely, though. Okay, I think I've just about had my fill of ransacking this place. So let's chat. Lepidilla. I've been expecting you. Little Stalk tells me you're concerned about my other half's well-being. Nobody's given you any trouble, are they? I swear the manners in this village went out with the bathwater a long time ago. On the contrary, the hospitality we've been shown is refreshing. Good. It wasn't always sunshine and philodendrons, you know, but time's getting on. Best you head back, I think. Oh, actually, we were wondering if you could tell us something about your husband's recent behavior first. Oh, that old fossil. He's not the sprightly young thing he thinks he is anymore, but he still reckons he can hunt? Or was that hurt? If my other half was half the hunter he used to be, we'd have food on the table before sundown. So you think he's just getting too old? Too old and too senile. Just the other day he came back from a hunt saying he'd lost his bow. I mean, how does that happen? Considering how essential it must be when hunting, that is very strange, yes. Truth be told, I think he's finding it tough to come to terms with old age. I haven't seen him smile for weeks. And if I had a truffle for every time he just waltzed off, I'd be stuffed. But he can pretty much guarantee he'll come barging back through the door while I'm in the middle of cooking dinner. His nose certainly works well. I see. Mrs. Morrill, I believe I know the reason why your husband is feeling so miserable. You do? You mean it's not just because he's going crazy? On the contrary, I believe our chief is very much of sound mind. And if my theory is correct, there is a good chance that we will be able to change his attitude. Oh, please, anything to get him out of that dour mood. Don't worry, Mrs. Morrill, we'll do everything we can. Please, Mrs. Morrill makes me feel old. Call me Lepidilla. Another puzzle solved, Professor? Not just yet, Hemi. While I may have determined the root of the problem, we have not yet offered a solution. We're going to have to build a special accessory. Are we making some more funny masks? Oh, how about a big cat this time? Like a cheetah or a leopard? Oh, that's not quite what I had in mind, but let's not get into that now. First, I would like to focus on gathering the materials we need. Yeah, it's definitely glasses. Right then, what are we looking for first, Professor? Because, to be honest, I don't have the slightest idea. Let's see. First, we're going to need some thin, smooth, cylindrical things. Cylindrical? Would some twigs do the job? I'm afraid they'll need to be a little more robust than twigs. Some sort of small but strong rods, then. What else? Some industrial-strength glue would be nice for combining parts, but we may struggle to find that here. Indeed, but we may find a suitable substitute yet. Tree resin, perhaps? Some glue and some rods. That shouldn't be too hard. We should be able to find everything we need here in the jungle. No need to travel the world to find such simple resources. So we should focus on looking for these items inside the jungle. Got it. Taking we need to go left. Oh hey, it's a Amanita. Oh, hello Amanita. What's that you're carrying? Oh, just gathering some bullfrog bones for some milk cap broth. You know how it is. I don't. Oh, that sounds tasty. Excuse me, Amanita, would it inconvenience you much if we were to take a few of those bones? If you're offering to carry the basket, take as many as you like. Are you making a milk cap broth too? Actually, we may have a slightly different use for them. We'll be sure to return the ones we don't use. Bullfrog bones acquired. Oh, you're an angel. Don't be too long about it, though. I'll need them for dinner. These bones are slimy to the touch. Yuck! Do we really have to use these bones, Professor? Given the circumstances, we have no better alternative. Besides, I think they should be quite adequate. Really? There are all sorts of shapes and sizes. We still have to find something sticky. Could the villagers help us? Maybe. Who do we know would collect tree resin? Hello, Amanita. Anything new? Yes, actually. There you are, Pigtails. I've been looking for you. Sycamore. Shouldn't you be watching the fire, Amanita? Oh, it's sweet of you to worry, love, but I've got it all under control. Miss Smith will be taking over for me in a mo. Good to know. So, you say you were looking for me? Well, I still feel bad about laughing at you before, so I thought I'd make it up to you. I saw this and thought of you straight away, you see. Do tell me if it's too much of a bore. It's not a bore I'm worried about, it might be a pain. Puzzle 51. Baby Boar Racing. Oh, this again? Oh, what? 5 baby boars are about to take part in a race, but they won't be able to get started until you line them up in the correct traps, as indicated by the numbers on their backs. Use a special separator pen to move the boars around 2 at a time and line them up in the race. Oh, jeez. Okay. This one's quite difficult. Unless I get real fancy with it here. Hold on. Wait, no, they're all aligned incorrectly here. Uh-oh. It's nice and orderly, yes, but no, to slide all these over, I'd need to... I messed up. I messed up for myself. Not good. Not good. Wait, did I just reset the puzzle? No, I did not. I can't go back to what I had. Oh well. I'll get this really quickly. It's not too much to deal with. It really isn't. I'll just stick with this for a bit. Aha!
Let's try this.
In the end,
Puzzles are a tonic for the mind.
that came together beautifully. Well done. The baby boar race can now go ahead, and it's all thanks to you. Got a new garden for Bloomburst. Froenhage. Yay? That was enjoyably taxing. Thank you, Amanita. Sublime, just like those heavenly ringlets. Amanita, what are you doing with the puzzle exactly? Well, you see, I find that using some essence of puzzle in cooking gives your dish a little je ne sais quoi. I see. Oh, that's some pork stew. Come over whenever your tummy's rumbling, and in 2 ticks I'll have you something delicious cooked up. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Son of a gun, I do have a nutty roller course. You know, at this point, I should probably just focus on finishing the story of this location. We can lump in doing these Bloom Burst and Nutty Roller stuff with checking out the World Times and wrapping up things in the village and all that. Yeah, let's just focus on the main story. Hello, hello. I've been wondering, love, why ever do you need the hat that tall over your head? Oh, this headpiece is something very dear to me. I'll bet it is. That thing must have cost a fortune. See, we're all about practicality here. Practicality? So that hairstyle you all have is, say, to protect you from the rain? Good guess. The rain? Oh, if only it was just the rain. It's for defending ourselves against wild animals. What? There are always furry fellows out in the trees. Oh, huh? Puzzle 50. Forest Friends. On his way home through the forest, this young boy finds himself lost. Luckily, he bumps into 8 forest animals who tell him which way to go in exchange for apples. The mouse guides him 1 square closer to home, the rabbit's 2 squares, the fox's 3 squares, and the bear 4 squares. He never meets 2 of the same type of animal in a row, and there are no animals on the squares containing bare trees. Where does he bump into each animal? Oh my. Okay, it should be pretty simple. So if there's a dead zone here, the bear moves 4 squares, right? So if he finds the bear here, he'd move 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's impossible, meaning he must, to get home, he has to meet an animal right on this tile here. So it's 1, 2, 3. He must meet the fox here. Now, if he met an animal here, 1, 2, 3, 4, he could meet the bear here. Now, at this point, I should probably, see about making my way over this way. We only have 1 mouse, huh? In which case, maybe put the mouse here? Nah, too soon to say. The rabbits are 2 squares. 1, 2, 3. He can't meet a fox in the first path. It must be a rabbit? So I will tell him to go 2 squares onwards. 1, 2. And from here, 1, 2, 3, 4. He could meet the bear here. That would cover a lot of space. And he can't meet 2 in a row of the same kind. So I think the bear has to go here, huh? Right? Okay, so meets the rabbit. 1, 2. That's a bear. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this, we have lots of foxes which go 3 squares. So we'll try that. Now here. Oh shoot. He can't actually go 2 tiles or 1. He'd need another fox or bear to get over. But we already covered the fox. Oh, this is deceptively tricky, isn't it? Maybe he just meets the mouse first off. And then it's a fox. Meets the mouse, goes 1. Then he goes 1, 2, 3 for the fox. Maybe a rabbit to get to this tile. 1, 2. Then another fox to go 1, 2, 3. And here, well, he can't get another rabbit or fox, so it has to be the bear here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now at this point, 1, 2, no, it's got another fox. 1, 2, 3. Then the rabbit tells him to go 2. Aha! It has to be this order. So the mouse is 1. 1, then fox is 3. 1, 2, 3. Rabbit 2. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Now this all hinges on if I'm, getting all this right. Like, maybe the tiles you encounter the animals on counts for the movement? We'll have to see how this works out.
Okay, Emmy, time to shine.
Yeah!
Bring on the next one.
Oh, 3001. Oh, it's beautiful. Tremendous. He may have made it out of the forest, but he doesn't have any apples left. Well, hey, at least he has a roof over his head tonight. I got cat ears headband. Ooh, need me one of those. Oh, you should see them when they come at you, tusks gleaming in the twilight. My hair saved me many a time. Why not pit your hair against the professor's hat in a no-holds-barred duel? Emmy, I strongly discourage this idea. I generally prefer to avoid activities that may lead to damaging my hat. I have a nose for danger. Just tell me if you ever want to borrow it. Your nose is buried in your hair. Wait, I'm missing a coin here. Say what? Oh, well, that was easy. You really didn't think any of that was funny, Chief? Not even the story about the deer? It was good advice, but we don't have any deer here. Put a stick in the mud. Okay, maybe we can find buttons somewhere. It'd be pretty funny if someone was in the Bostonius. Nope, missed opportunity. Raymond, do you actually have any advice? Besides the sunscreen thing. In my youth, I was quite an avid butterfly collector. The undiscovered beauties this jungle may hold set my heart aflutter. Wow. That's quite humanizing for him. Lovely. Oh, I wish I could give him that butterfly band we found. He might like it. Why do I want to be so kind to someone who's gonna bust out his ninja moves on my ass? Hello, Granny. If you can't fix that silly goose I call a husband, would you mind getting me a replacement? Ha! Okay, I'm actually running a bit low on ideas. I need to find glue. They said someone would have an idea, right? Tree resin. I'm looking at trees. Maybe I need to... Oh. Beetles are attracted to tree sap, aren't they? Maybe we can find some here. But this sap is rock hard. Oh, so much for that idea. Perhaps we should look around the village. We may find a liquid with the right viscosity for the job. Something viscous. I seem to remember seeing something slimy near the entrance to the village. Maybe that would work. Not the soup! No. It's tasty, to be sure. Oh. The snail? No. Oh, it's a snail. Luke, I wouldn't touch that if I were you. Uh-huh. Why not? That snail produces an extremely dangerous liquid. I'm really quite astonished to find this species in such a humid climate. Is it poisonous? No, not poisonous. However, one touch may still be enough to incapacitate you, right, Professor? Exactly so. You see, this snail secretes an extremely potent glue. It is potentially stronger than superglue, in fact. Oh, I'm glad I didn't touch it then. Phew. We'll have to be especially careful when handling it. Let's see if we can get some in this jar. A snail glue acquired. Well, the rods and the glue are both accounted for, which means we're nearly done. You mean that's not all we need? The last component for our accessory needs to be something translucent, something that allows light to pass through. Something clear. How about glass? Or maybe a gemstone? Glass requires particular tools to produce. Given that the villagers do not even use glass in their windows, it seems unlikely that they have such equipment here. Then if it's gemstones we're after, I'd say a little mining expedition may be on the cards. It certainly seems that way, yes. Let's head deeper into the jungle and see what we can find. Huh. So it's absolutely glasses. But my question is, shouldn't we, do an eyesight test? Like, how are we going to calibrate the ratio of the lenses? It'll all work out in the end. Oh, hey, Button. Where'd you disappear to? Ah, Mr. Lawnhead. Button, why, you're soaking wet. I can't help but notice that you're holding a shiny rock. Oh, yeah, that's okay. I decided not to catch a cold this time. That's good to hear, but make sure you dry off when you get home. Button, might I ask what you have there? Oh, this? Wow, is that a crystal? Wait, isn't this exactly what we're looking for, Professor? As fortune would have it, yes, I believe it is. Button, may we use that crystal? No, this is my treasure. You can't have it. Oh, and rightly so. If anyone tries to steal your treasure, throw a puzzle at them and see what happens. That's what Mum says. Maybe we can just push the child over and take the crystal. No? Okay. These three bossy children would like you to pick fruit for them. A says, I want all my fruit to be the same color, and I want to have one more piece than C. Okay, so A can't have the red fruit. B says, I want fruit from a tree that isn't on the edge, and it better not be blue. Oh. Well, B then wants green, right? C says, I want fruit from a tree next to the one B gets her fruit from, and I want one more piece than her, and all my fruit has to be the same color. If you satisfy their demands, perhaps they'll be quiet for a while, so get picking the fruit. Okay. I don't think I need to take every single fruit that's available. I think that's a nasty trap that the game wants me to walk into. So, B says, I want a fruit from a tree that isn't on the edge, and it better not be blue. It literally has to be green. So what else is there to work with? A wants one more piece than C. C says, I want fruit from a tree next to the one B gets her fruit from, and I want one more piece than her. Yeah, it says pick fruit for them, and, just satisfy their demands. I don't need to take every single fruit. I don't need to. Okay, so if we give B one green fruit, that fulfills B requirement. I want fruit from a tree that isn't on the edge and it's not blue. B is now satisfied. C says, I want fruit from a tree next to the one B gets her fruit from, and I want one more piece than her, and it all has to be the same color. So we'll give C 2 blues. Now, A wants all fruit to be the same color and have one more piece than C. We'll give her 3, or him 3. So, A is happy. They're all the same color, has one more piece than C. B says, I want fruit from a tree that isn't on the edge, better not be blue. All of B's requirements are met. C says, I want fruit from a tree next to the one B gets her fruit from. Which was, wait. Yeah, definitely right. Want one more piece than her. And it's all has to be the same color. They're all happy. Right. And nothing in this text indicates I have to pick every single fruit. If this is wrong, I will be furious.
Let's shed some light on this one.
Ha! There we go.
Excellent, if I do say so myself.
Totally tropical. You can satisfy all the children's demands if you give 3 yellow pieces of fruit to A, 1 piece of green fruit to B, and 2 pieces of blue fruit to C. Huh. I got popular polo shirt. I'm still not giving you my treasure, but I'll tell you where I found it. Went over a really wobbly, really dangerous bridge. A bridge? Like this tree bridge here? No. I mean, yes, like this one, but not this one, and you'll never find it. She's not very good at lying. Away we go. Maybe I should speak with her once more. Too late. Phew, we crossed it. That wasn't so bad. Says the boy who wouldn't let go of the professor's hand. Only because somebody kept shaking the bridge by stomping their way across. Good to see you two getting along as usual. Now I believe we're going to have to step through the waterfall. What? Really? Through it? A cave behind a waterfall. This game is officially good. Huh. I think I'd prefer not to step under that torrent of cold water, Professor. I'm hardly keen on being soaked myself, but I believe the path continues on the other side. And, considering the state of Button's drenched clothes, I suspect the crystals we seek are beyond the waterfall. For such a precocious child, she wasn't particularly good at keeping her secret. I don't think my hat's very water-resistant, Professor. Couldn't we find some way to shelter ourselves first? I fear my own hat is not impervious to the elements either. We shall just have to dry them off afterwards. I don't like the sound of this at all. Can't you do something about it, Emmy? Oh, come on, Luke. It's just a bit of water. But all right, how can I say no when you're giving me those puppy dog eyes? Knowing this jungle, it may have flesh-eating disease properties in that water. You never know. Good, I want to speak with Button just in case. I didn't go over this bridge. I just went for a little swim. I think we're going to find the crystals on the other side of this bridge then. Yes, we are. So, let's have a look around. Hello, hummingbird, or bird of paradise, one of those. Wait, what is that? Oh, aha! More ants? Wonder if the anthill is nearby. Look where this tree is growing from, Professor. It's growing straight out of the edge of the cliff. It's bound to fall off. Its roots must be firmly planted. I'd wager this tree is rather sturdy. Don't go swinging from a vine off of it, though. Is that a rock lodged up there? It looks rather unstable. Let's refrain from walking under it. I'll handle this, Professor. Stand back, everyone. This'll only take a jiffy. She is about to punch the boulder. Oh, she's scrambling right up the cliff. And with remarkable speed, too. She barely pauses between finding footholds. I can't even see what she's holding on to. And she's reached the top without a hitch. Impressive. Hey, Hey, you might want to step back a bit further in case the water sprays. Well, there goes the natural beauty of this place. Piece of cake. Wow, you stopped the whole waterfall. That cave it was blocking must be the way through we were looking for. Thanks very much, Emmy. Anytime, Luke. What else is a professor's assistant for? Now, let's see where this cave leads. It's very dark, so watch where you tread. Oh, I knew there was something else to find. A magic bean! Ooh. I feel like we're just a few steps away from getting a golden goose. Rumor has it that these beans grow into sprawling plants in the space of a night. Yep. Oh, there's a puzzle to find here too. You know, it's easy to like take fairy tales, familiar childhood fairy tales for granted, but you know, it's worthwhile to just stop and think about them and really appreciate them, you know? Like Jack and the Beanstalk. It's just so fun, you know? I never thought there'd be a cave hidden behind the waterfall. With that much water coming down, no wonder we couldn't see it. This is not a place that anyone would stumble upon by accident. Oh. Aha. Look, Professor. Someone went and hid a puzzle here. Maybe it was Button. Puzzle 52. An epic quest. For a golden goose? No. Uh-oh. Not a block slide puzzle. No! This brave young man's village is being attacked by a powerful and evil king. As anyone who knows of great legends will be able to tell you, there is always a sword bearing incredible power locked in a chest, hidden deep within the forest. Unfortunately, the path through the forest is bewitched, and it's up to you to rearrange it so that the young man can save the day. First of all, create a path that will take him to the key, then create another path to the chest in which the sword is kept. Well, hey, speaking of fairy tales. Right, so... I well and truly cannot stand these kinds of puzzles. So, let's use hints right away. Start off by connecting the two squares framed in white here. Pieces shaped like these should lead him from his starting point to the key to the bottom left. Okay. Yeah? Oh. I am in physical pain. Put the squares you don't need in the top left corner, then move the squares that... Okay, I need more concrete steps. I don't wanna. I don't like these. I'm gonna look up the answer on the internet.
You know, I think this may be it.
Yeah, so the most efficient answer was
Puzzle-solving
like...
is a most gentlemanly pursuit.
The most efficient answer was like 40 moves? Screw that. You legend. The young man's got his hands on the magic sword. If he can master it, he'll surely best the evil king and become a hero in his village. Huzzah! Forsooth. Truly a most diverting puzzle. Screw that puzzle. If you take umbrage with what I just did, you should learn to deal with it. I'm unrepentant. Ooh. The pattern on the rocks kinda looks like mycelium. That is cute. It's fungus all the way down. Ah, it's so lovely and cool inside. The rock formations. So curious and yet so beautiful. Nature holds many wonders. A natural limestone grotto. Let's look around and see if we can find any crystals like the ones Button treasures so dearly. There's a bat. Lots of bats. No tadpoles in the water. Don't bathe in that, they'll swim up your urethra. Look it up, there are fish that do that. In the jungles. It's nightmarish. I think I can see something sparkling up there, and I'm pretty sure it's not a stalactite. Could the crystals we're looking for be up there? Fascinating. They only form in this one particular area of the cave. But how are we going to get all the way up there? Uh-oh. Is this my fault? Did I do something when I knocked that boulder over before? The pillar! It's shaking! Everyone, stand back. I'm going to attempt to dislodge the pillar. What? Professor, be careful! If I examine the pillar carefully, I should be able to find a way to make it topple almost effortlessly. Oh, yeah? I must find way to find some way to topple the pillar. Let's look around carefully first, though. Who knows what we're missing? Ooh, cool ceiling hole. These stalactites were formed by drops of water over thousands of years. I always feel that stalactites are natural works of art. Ew, a drop of water landed right on my nose. At the base, there we go. If I just remove this stone. Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, that was exhilarating. Is everyone all right? Yes, but wow, that was scary. I didn't expect the whole pillar to fall down so easily. Despite its size, it was supported by the smallest counterbalance. Well, now that we've made a path, let's select a few crystals to take back, shall we? Just a coin left to find, eh? Not too worried about it. We found so many. Definitely good to go for the rest of the whole game. Zoom! Ooh, anything else to find up here? Not really. With these, we have everything we need to make the special accessory. We've worked hard, and I believe our efforts will not be in vain. Glittering crystals acquired. It just goes to show how resourceful people can be when they really want to. So, now will you tell us what kind of mask you're planning to make? You'll see soon enough, Emmy. Let's return to the village and restore the chief to his former jovial self. I'd have thought there'd be many more crystals than this in the cave. It's perfectly transparent, just like a lump of glass. It's almost like it's glowing. Looks so nice in the dark cave like this. Wait, so how did Button reach this crystal cluster anyhow? Mysteries. Chelmy? Amelia? Emily, that's right. I was close. Oh, fancy meeting you here. Emily, don't tell me this is one of the destinations on your honeymoon world tour. Well, you know how it is. The hubby loves these sort of exotic locations. They really bring out the explorer in him. Speaking of which, this puzzle seems to be driving our compasses haywire. I don't suppose you could have a look? Okay, this video's definitely gonna turn out long, but it's worth it. Puzzle 53, the domino effect. This area contains a cluster of legendary ancient stones. The research of one famous archaeologist suggests these stones were once used for fortune telling. If someone managed to topple all the stones by pushing over just one of them, it would guarantee healthy crops that year. Hearing of the legend, a farmer decided to give it a go. This photograph was taken immediately before he selected his stone. Circle the right stone to push over. Oh. Intriguing. Huh. This is actually kind of odd. I'm hung up on this bit here. You have 3 in a row that are pretty remarkably straight. So if you're coming this way around, this would topple into this and knock it over probably forward and wouldn't get this at all. And for that matter, if you push over one of these, it would not in any way get this stone, and you want to start here to push over and get all this. It's strange. Like, if you start with this stone and go over to this way, it'll go smoothly and all fall over until you reach this. Where this will maybe bump into this stone, maybe in the corner, but it would certainly be pushed over this way. So if you go the opposite way and start with this stone and push this way, it would go around the corner, all around here. It would fall into this stone and kind of like... Oh. This is kind of a long shot, but it looks like this stone, when it falls over from this direction, it would fall in between these two and maybe push each in each direction? Like so? Oh. Like, the only requirement is to make every stone fall over simultaneously, right? Topple all of the stones by pushing just one of them. Like... My depth perception skills aren't too good, but it looks to my eye like this one is right between these two and could nudge both. Shoot, I'm willing to give it a shot.
Want an answer? How's this?
No. Wow, okay. Wait, inspect the photograph very closely, every nook and cranny? Oh no. Oh no, it's a trick question, isn't it? Oh no. Okay, what are we dealing with here? Topple all the stones by pushing over just one of them? Oh no. Wait, what's this? What's this in the big corner? God damn this game. God damn this game to hell.
I've got a good feeling about this one. All in a day's work.
A bumper harvest for you. Pushing over the huge rock at the top right is guaranteed to make all the others topple over. Looks like it's going to be a good year. Screw you. Well, would you believe it? The moment you solve that puzzle, the needle springs straight back to their original position. I know puzzles are supposed to make your head spin, but this is ridiculous. I hate you. There's just so much to do and see in the world. I'm even considering booking enough flights to keep us busy for the next decade. Well, we know that's not gonna happen. Well, hi, Chelmy. Bye, Chelmy. Wish you had more lines. Oh well. Hey, Button, I got crystals too. Button, please don't rock the bridge while we're trying to cross it. But you found my treasure. I told you you'd never find it, but you found it. That makes you a liar. No. Button, we're doing this for your grandpa, you know? For Grandpa? You mean you'll make him stop being so silly? We're going to make him a mask. The professor thinks he can make your grandpa laugh, and he never lets us down. You think the shiny stones can make him better? Everyone in this village is going to be happy again. Whatever it takes, we promise. How cute. Oh. Well, there you go. I had a thought I wanted to check. Yeah, okay. Now I know what all these slots are for. Alright, well that's kind of a letdown, kind of, but hey, at least we know what these slots are for. Okay. Good, good. Mystery solved. That was bothering me for quite a long time, I'll have you know. Chief Morrill still doesn't seem to be smiling. Are you ready, Luke? Follow my lead. Okay, Professor. Who's this, then? Hello again, Mr. Morrill. Don't you remember us? We came to visit you earlier. Never seen you in my life. Are you sure this is going to work, Professor? I can't say for certain until we actually try. Suffice it to say, though, that I have a good feeling about this. It's those Mad Hatters again, persistent as ivy. What are they up to this time? Whatever it is, it's bound to be better than your last idea. I mean, really, mustaches aren't meant to do that sort of thing. If I could have your attention, please. Is there anyone in the village who is especially good at polishing? Polishing? Look no further, love. If there's a piece of silverware I can't shine, it predates history. Very promising. And have we also in our midst someone accustomed to, say, chopping wood? Well, I can't chop wood, but I'm not bad at chopping veggies. Is that good enough? Certainly. The precise cutting actions you will be used to are exactly what we need. And finally, I require someone capable of handling this glue. Ah, that's from the Glutinous Maximus. You'd best give that to me before someone gets too attached to it. Wonderful. That I should find volunteers so quickly reflects how deeply you care about your chief. Is there anything I can do to help? Professor, why not let the boy be in charge of organizing the materials? Organizing? But I wanted to help make the mask. Well, given the complexity of the task, I had thought we would take care of it, Professor. But I suppose we could let him try. What? Is it really going to be that difficult? Absolutely. See for yourself. Aha! Whoa, there are so many pieces. Some of the objects we gathered are sadly too flimsy for construction. So you see, Luke, this is by no means a simple task. Okay, right. Let's see, I'm not sure where to start. We should only need 3 items. Try to choose objects that are easy for each volunteer to handle. Okay, how about this? An interesting choice. Are you happy with that? Yeah, I think we can make something that looks really silly out of this. Let's see. At a glance, I'd say one of these items will be suitable. I know which one. I agree. However, I imagine our volunteers are somewhat baffled by the other 2 choices. How might they handle them? Consider carefully which 2 items you should substitute. Right, I'll give it another go. That's the spirit. Just keep trying until you get it right. Leave it to me. Solve the puzzle. Okay, so I bet this one is correct. It's the right shape for a lens, it just needs some polishing. Now the other... well, we don't want anything too pokey. This one, if you cut it at the edge here, you could make a similar shape, I guess. Kinda? So we'll cut that one. As for gluing things together, we need the frames. I look at this one and it looks like it could be like the nose bridge. But honestly, to cut it apart, ooh. No, we're trying to glue things together. Like, these look like they could hold the gems, so let's try that. 2 of the items you have assigned are correct. You've given 2 of these items to the right people. Huh. Okay, shoot, maybe it is this one for the nose bridge. No, really. Okay, so we definitely have the polish and cut correct. What is the last one? The hand? Wait, one of the items you have assigned here is correct. Oh, what? So both of these are correct? Both of them are 2. Strange. Okay, let's try this gem. Not that one. Must be this. What is going on here? Huh? Kind of baffled. Okay, so if I take this out... Okay, I think we can rest assured that, this gem's location is correct. So as for the others, we can cut. We need 2, right? Oh. All 3 are correct, it's just a matter of the right order. Okay. That's right. Huh. Ah, there we go. You've assigned each item to the appropriate person. A job well done. Oh, really? Great. So we can get around to making the mask now? Indeed we can. I'll quickly explain how to construct this mask. I wonder how it will turn out. Puzzle solved. Why would you need to cut the... Oh. Those are for going behind the ear. Right, I see it now. I was so hung up on my nose bridge idea. Well, I cut it the way you asked, but now what? There you go, as promised, polished to perfection. Don't say Chancellor never let you down.
Hold on. Is this what I think it is?
I believe we're done, Chief Moral, if you'd just like to place this on your head.
What? What's this all about?
Chief Moral, can you see us?
What in the... What's wrong with your...
The pair of you look ridiculous. He's laughing.
The Chief's laughing? You've got to be joking.
Well, I never. Who'd have thought the gloomy so-and-so just needed a pair of glasses?
We must have been blind not to see it.
So none of the villagers caught on to the Chief's blindness. When did you work it out, Professor? Do you recall how the Chief reacted to Professor Sycamore? What happened again? He was really surprised by something, right? There was a significant difference between our performance and the one by Professor Sycamore. Yours required a viewer and mine a listener. Naturally, the Chief didn't react to your performance because he couldn't see it. So that explains why he didn't see the Rafflesia flower. Exactly, which would be the most plausible explanation for his falling in the mud. Of course, it didn't smell of anything, so you wouldn't notice it unless you were looking down at the ground. But if that's the case, how does he even manage to get around the village? Chief Moral most likely relied on his excellent sense of smell. The potent smell of Amanita's concoctions and of Mrs. Moral's homemade meals would have aided his sense of direction. Oh, so he just follows his nose wherever he goes. That was thoroughly silly. Definitely as silly as the wolf collar. The Fongi village chief turns out to be a cheerful fellow who loves nothing more than chuckling at his silly face. His only problem was his poor eyesight, which prevented him from even noticing the villagers' comedic performances. It appears the people of Fongi had not considered the possibility that the chief's eyesight could have deteriorated.
What are you all doing here? Did you all come out for the rain or something? I don't know what you outsiders have done, but now the lot of you look completely barmy.
I'm glad that we were able to bring a smile to your face, Chief.
Your face is all stretched out, and look at you with that enormous nose.
It appears the lenses in our makeshift glasses provide the Chief with a slightly distorted view of the world.
Before I forget, didn't you say something about wanting this eggy thing?
Egg acquired. You would allow us to take it, sir?
Well, normally no. I've been bored out of my skull for ages. My back's giving me grief, and my wife's always nagging. I thought this festival might lighten life up a bit, but no. All we've had is a slew of terrible acting verging on the invisible. But you've changed all that. I won't be needing this eggy thing to console me anymore.
You are most kind, Chief Moral. We will not forget your generosity.
Now all this talk of eggs is making me hungry. I'm going home to make some French toast.
Excuse me? You can't just walk off without saying a word to us, Chief.
Why not? The festival's been going on for days. It's over now, isn't it?
It's hardly been much of a festival. We've been working our backsides off trying to get you to cheer up. I'd expect you to at least sort out a little bit of fun for us now.
Oh, well, you could have said that earlier, you silly toads. And here I was thinking we were done. All right then, let's put the fun back in Fongi.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have time to stay for the festivities. Give my thanks to the villagers for all their efforts.
Oh, off so soon? Well, you're welcome back at any time. After all, you've opened my eyes to the people around me.
Well, how about that? Okay.
Change your mind, eh? Come on then, enjoy the festivities while they last.
I suppose I could be convinced to talk to people around here.
Don't try to stop me. I'll make him laugh so hard he won't know what hit him.
Time to make up for all those miserable days he's put us through. That means partying from dusk till dawn. Those are the best kinds of parties. There's a coin around here that I have missed. If I were a coin, where would I be? It's quite hard to say, but while I look around, I may as well talk. So, yeah, that's another chapter concluded, really. We can put this place behind us, which we'll do next time. So, yeah, overall, the actual events that took place here were very, very simple, but honestly, this was the most entertaining bit of the game so far. The writing was actually on point. I really was chuckling here and there. It was very satisfying. So yeah, it was alright. I like crystals, I like mushrooms, I like jokes. Lots of stuff to like. Well, I can't find this goddamn hint coin. Right. Next time, I think straight away, we'll do those two puzzles. The Bloom Burst and Nutty Roller. We'll do those two. Maybe there's 3 if I miss 2 Nutty Rollers. I don't know. It's getting away from me, which is bad. And then we'll do a once-over of everything in the village. Make sure we are tying up all loose ends. Then we'll head back to the Bostonius and check out the World Times. There should be some stuff in Torito, I want to say? Yeah, we'll go back to Torito, and I'm sure there's going to be stuff here in Fongi. Fungi? I don't know. There's going to be stuff for the World Times in this village. I don't know if we'll quite manage to get it all done. I quite like the tempo we're going at. 2 videos to get an egg, then 1 for cleanup and looking around and repeat. Yeah, so that walled city section is definitely looming, and after that, it's probably gonna be the finale of the game, so I'm really, really hoping the game will give me some big, huge, flashing neon sign indicating that, hey nerd, this is the point of no return. If you got other stuff to do, do it, because it's at that point I would quite like to do a big ol' sweep of every single location of the game. From Frohnborg to London to Cod to all 5 of the other locations, just check everything. And of course, if need be, I can look up the puzzle list in the case and make sure I'm not missing anything, because I do like to conclusively end the adventure with the rolling of the credits. Oh, wait. No, then again, it's usually the case that new episodes appear after you roll credits, so I would have to load back into the game anyway. Well, at any rate, I'm pretty... How many videos did I have for the Miracle Mask? This is part 20 right here, isn't it? We're not really close to the finale. No, there's a lot left to do. At least 5 more episodes. No, not even. Maybe closer to 7? Not even counting the bonus videos. Yeah, Azran Legacy here, it's shaping up to be the longest Professor Layton game by far. Which is quite something. Quite something indeed. I guess that there's a silver lining to that. It gives me more time to pick out what I want to play next. I have 2 very strong ideas, though admittedly one of them is a game I have yet to buy. So the other one that I do already own is a stronger candidate. We'll see how I feel. No hints though. No hints. Not even genres. Nope. Not happening. Not telling you nothing. I mean, anyway, this video's quite long, so enough yapping. I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more of Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.